What do you think? Good. All right, it's Sunday, July 16th. And you know what today is?
Yes.
What's today?
Our anniversary.
How long?
18 months.
1.5 years.
Yep.
So we survived the boating yesterday, barely. I like cracked a rib or something and ripped off half of my finger.
Yeah.
And got a massive sunburn. You had like heat exhaustion or something. We ended up hot tubbing last night with Luke and Ash. And what day is today?
Today is National Ice Cream Day.
We're walking to the ice cream shop. It's gonna be loud here.
Celebrate.
Yeah. All right. What's happening? So not much vlog activity for the day. It's just been a really lazy Sunday. I got the car all loaded up, and I'm headed over to the photo shoot location now. I wanted to stop at my storage locker and pick up some sandbags because it's a little bit windy, but I think the wind died down. So I don't really have much time. It's like 10 minutes until the session is supposed to start. So I need to get there and get my lighting set up and all that. I fucking fought with my lighting modifier to get it built at home, and it wouldn't fit in the car, so fully assembled. So I kind of broke it down partially, and it's just going to be a bag of shit when I get there. I'm going to have to build it from scratch. So that takes me 5 to 10 minutes. I really need to buy a new one that's quick deploy. So this thing sucks. So today I played a little bit of Minecraft. So Vicky was just kind of hanging out, chilling, and I was like, man, I really kind of want to explore a little bit and learn more about this. So I logged in as Grant and started trying out a few different things. So there's like an abandoned cave right next to Grant's base. So I went down there and dug a little bit. I was able to dig out some cobblestone. I was able to dig out some iron and a bunch of other shit. So I was actually able to make a stone pickaxe, which is a lot more effective for gathering materials and stuff, mining. And then with that, I was also able to I noticed there was like a shitload of animals like all around me. And they say like when you first start, that seems to be common or happen a lot. And they said if you end up killing all the animals that are around you, you have to like venture further away to get or find more. So I was like, all right, we need to kind of start working on I don't know what it's called, but basically where you tame animals and then you can start to breed them, and that gives you like an endless supply of food. So I went around and chopped up a bunch of tall grass, and I was able to get some wheat seeds. And once I was able to get those seeds, then I was able to make them grow. So you need wheat to entice the animals to come and follow you and stuff. So I planted some wheat seeds, and they weren't growing. So I figured out, oh, I needed like water. So I planted them somewhat near some water, and I ended up breaking some ground and made the water like flow right next to my my wheat field or whatever, and that seemed to work. Well, I planted 2 blocks of wheat, and when I went to harvest the first block, I ended up like destroying it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I ended up like smashing it and breaking it. So I was like, ah, damn. So I read in the book, and it said you can harvest it with any tool or any like weapon or anything. So I pulled out a sword or something and ended up chopping the wheat, and that was able to allow me to collect wheat. But then also, you know, once you do that, then you get seeds from it too. So that was pretty cool. So in the process, I also built some pens or some corrals or whatever they're called. So I had to collect a shitload of wood. I built a bunch of fences with gates, and I left the gates open. I was like, all right, let's just see what happens. So I left the gates open, and sure enough, I was able to get 2 pigs to come inside of my little setup. I was like, that's freaking sweet. So I was able to collect 2 pigs without really having to do anything. So to entice pigs, you need carrots. I don't even have carrots or seeds or anything like that. So that was kind of a bonus. Now, also in the process, I was able to get 1 sheep to go into the pens all on its own. Just left the gate open. So then once I harvested 1 set of wheat, I was able to use the wheat and get a 2nd sheep in there. So now I have 2 sheep, 2 pigs, and you need two of each animal to, you know, breed effectively, a mom and a dad. Alright, so I built 3 pens total so far. There's 2 sheep in one, 2 pigs in another, and then the 3rd one is going to be for chickens. So you basically have a fence with like a pit, because the chickens can fly. So you dig down a couple blocks, so their pen is recessed into the ground, and that allows them to stay inside of that lower area, and you just have a ladder. So I climb down in there to get in there with the chickens. Pretty cool, really cool actually. So that's kind of what's going on with all that. Oh, and then I replaced, there was a bunch of creepers. These are these guys that have like these, they're like bombs, they're walking bombs. So you, if they sneak up on you, they blow up your base or blow up whatever. So I ended up taking a shitload of cobblestone that I had collected, and I rebuilt like the outside of Grant's base in cobblestone rather than dirt. Because every time one of these guys comes around the base, it just leaves like a massive crater. It blows up everything all hell. So that's kind of what went down with that. So I am just now getting to the location where we're going to do the photo shoots. And this is one of my old high school buddies. So it's her whole family. She's in town from, I think, Tennessee. And I'm going to try to do, like I said, a little session with her family. So I got to get out, get my shit set up, and boogie on out of here. So stay tuned for more. Alright, so just finished up with the photo shoot, and it was kind of a shit show, and it wasn't from the client end. They were running a few minutes late, which is fine. I mean, they had a set of twins. There was, I think, 9 of them total, 8 or 9 total, and I get it. So that's quite alright. There was 4, 3, that's 7, 8, 9 people total. But there was another photographer that showed up and started using the spot that I had picked out and all that, so it wasn't a big deal. They were only there for a few minutes, and then we were able to get in there. But yeah, it was fun. It ended up turning out pretty well. I'm tired, I'm hot, been getting eaten up by bugs all night, and it's already after 8 o'clock, so we kind of did like a shoot from like 7 to 8 instead of 6:30 to 7:30 or whatever. So it was fun though. It was really nice, and nice to meet my friend and all that. So that was kind of cool. But that's it, guys. So stay tuned for more. And this might be my last entry for the day. So I'm gonna head home and drop off all my camera stuff, and then pick up Sophie. So once I get her, then I can head all the way up by Vicky's. So it's probably gonna be 9:30 or 10 by the time I get to Vicky's. And yeah, in the crypto world, not much going on. So Ether is sucking ass. Ether's worth like 150 bucks. I sold all my Ether today. It's actually worth, I sold at around 150. It's worth 142 now. So I cashed it out to US dollar tether, and I got like 20, what do I got here? I got $2,300 US dollar tether. I'm trying to sell my freaking Swarm, and no one's buying it. So don't know what's up with that, but I've had all my sell orders out for a while now. It's not looking good. Not looking good. So at least I got for sure 2,300 bucks. But I don't know. If Ether goes down to 100 bucks or lower, I might buy back in. So almost double my Ether. So I also cashed out my Bitcoins, because Bitcoin was biting a big one. So Bitcoin was Bitcoin is at, yeah, it's under $2,000 now. So I think I bought in my Bitcoin at 2,300 or something. Let me see. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I bought some at 2,200 and I just sold it. Let me see here. Yeah, I sold at 1918. So, and Bitcoin is up from where I sold it. But I bought almost $800 worth of Bitcoin. It was worth like $650 when I sold it. That's how bad it's been. So it's just been an absolute fucking nightmare of a situation. And I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna have to come up with something here. I might have to go and just kind of regroup, just take a break, just hold on to my money, might even cash it out completely to my bank and just say fuck it. Like whatever I mine from here on out, that's what I'll have to play with. But spending and all that, a lot of money, or I should say losing or wasting a lot of money, because it's all taking a shit, the entire market. So I don't know if it'll ever run up as quick as it did. It was definitely a bubble. I needed to identify that and cash out while I could have, and it didn't. I just kept holding on. Oh, maybe it'll keep going up. Maybe it'll keep going up. I knew. I was trying to figure out what to do, and by the time I figured it out, it was too late. So that's it. Stay tuned for more, and yeah, see you next time. Alright, so every once in a while the stars align and it's turbo weather, no boost leaks, and the torque converter wants to play, or cooperate I should say, and I think tonight's one of those nights, so check this out. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Looks like we get to do it again. Darn.